All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Gachiakuta, Season 1, Episode 4. Okay, let's meet the rest of the cleaners and how our life is going to be now that we're going out of the city in order to go to where the cleaners stay. Interesting.
Right. So their HQ or their home is something that's probably a little bit more built into the environment, I would say.
Maybe they just need to be out in the wilderness because they use such crazy awesome powers that they actually can't be in a civilized area because, you know, the catastrophic consequences of that.
Sure. And then maybe sorting out to fight monsters is just something where they're going to be closer to the monsters in case they can, you know, get there before it actually reaches the city and stuff.
Regular school field trips out to the danger air will kill you zone.
Right. Which is kind of funny because Engine went out there to kind of just have some peace and quiet, it seemed like.
Maybe.
So,
possibly?
Yeah, why was he out there to begin with?
Right.
But also, what kind of a larger squad will we have outside of the squad that we've got right now? So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Okay.
Still just paralyzed.
Yep. Girl! Okay, the guitar, the twang, and everything, I'm liking this. Hey! Ah, sick. It looks like a schoolhouse almost, kinda. Front desk.
Oh. Hello. Damn.
Ah, the glasses.
Okay.
Very fun. Whoa, that's got almost unlimited, like, use, I would say, as far as, like, the types of things you could theoretically see that are... Huh.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe. Yeah. Yeah, he clocked that. Yeah. God, I'm loving the art, the vibe of the environment and stuff, like so much. Oh, wait, that dissolving thing is also what happens when the objects get, like, overused and stuff as well.
Oh.
100 is a lot. Ah! What?
Everybody's
Jotaro, is that you? Blonde Jotaro?
Oh god, that guy's big. Wow. Hey, that's all the character designs.
That is funny.
But no, we can't introduce them right now.
We can show you all the character designs? Yeah, be more respectful, understand your place, yep. Cool.
So no one's ever seen him fight, or they just don't need to fight in order to, or they don't need their vital instrument in order to fight.
Or they're just covered in, like, stuff, like they're a hoarder. Oh, they're not here.
Or they're really small.
Ah.
Okay. But all the other characters are here.
Fuck if I know.
Okay.
Like a ride-along kind of thing? Yeah. Sure.
I mean, is this a date?
Oh, map.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it simple, you know? Sure. Okay, so farming and yeah.
Cool.
Whoa, that's a bad place there.
All right.
No man's land, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Also makes sense, yes. Right. Thank you. Yeah, what was he doing there? Yeah. We've got tons of these.
Yeah.
Fun. We got a hard number there. Like,
whoa.
I would say around 10. I would say you were probably hovering in the 10 area, you know?
Yes, now that you have like a moment to yourself.
Who knows?
Probably not.
Yes! Good! Yeah! This is what's gonna make him the protagonist. Like, he's gonna have a view on things that nobody else is gonna have. Gotcha. Extra eyes, extra hands.
Oh! And he has no powers.
Oh. He just sits there just squeezing.
Yeah.
He does the like punching the thing, like training.
Oh, it's just a wit.
Oh, no. Oh,
Besides,
I have a very interesting theory. I'm gonna. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These ones are stronger.
Yeah, she's still calm. She's too chill.
Yeah. Gotta have nerves of steel.
Oh, no, this is also thinking about anima and emotions and stuff.
Okay.
Maybe there's something to that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well! This is cool. This is fine. This is totally fine.
So
So
stylish.
stylish. Oh,
Scissors.
scissors.
Ah, there we go. For the hair.
Yeah. Yeah, let's transform
There
it,
we
baby.
go.
Yeah.
Oh,
From her foot, too.
that's wild.
Zarippa. What the hell?
Okay. Right. Oh, shit. There's one behind you.
Oh, bro.
By the way, could you use your vital instrument to, like, actually finish this thing? Because... Oh, nice. He just throws it away.
He's just yeeting it back into the... Chop, chop.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Nice, and I like that they're still striking the bone part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This
you.
one. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Help,
Red
help.
shirt death incoming. Oh, shit. All right, here we go.
Yeah, you gotta offer up your help first.
Mm-hmm. This may not be a plunger, but it'll do. What?
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Careful. Whoa, he calmed down. he calmed down, and now his power is being a little bit weird.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And it's gonna dissolve.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Here we go. All right, okay.
Very stylish of you, yeah. Easy. What?
Now there's two of them.
Or maybe it's got multiple cores.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's still so casual about it. Yeah, your hair's gone a bit crazy there.
Well, customers always right. Yeah. Wait, do you have clippers though?
Oh.
Best remove it.
Oh, you don't want me touching that.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's kind of raging a bit.
Yeah.
This one seems a bit too, like, almost emotional, you know? Like,
yeah. Oh shit. But
and there are things much more powerful than you in this world, yeah.
There we go. Support crew.
That grip strength is to hold your hand.
All right, cool.
Get a grip.
Okay.
Oh my god! Oh! Animation! Whoa! Oh, she got it.
All right,
that's
there we go. An old box cutter?
Yeah. Is it someone's vital instrument? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
Well.
All right. We know what the Titans are.
Well, not necessarily. Like, this one specifically is different, right?
We got a baddie. Cool.
Fun.
All right.
Fun.
Okay, we're at Cleaner HQ.
Yep.
We have gone on a mission. We have met, well, no, not quite. We saw a bunch of the cleaners.
Yes.
In fact, maybe most of them, or a sizable portion of them.
There's 100 of them, so it's still, you know, not the majority even, but it's a good amount, and they all happen to be just in a room just chilling.
Yep.
And he's like, nah, we'll meet them later. I think that's a perfect joke to be like, you usually are getting dumped into meeting 24 characters that you can't possibly care about that quickly. So
we'll just show you the character design so you can be interested in all that stuff, and then we're leaving.
And we're leaving.
Yep.
And I loved the Jotaro guy being the one that I clocked immediately, and then was also the one that we spent the most time with outside of Rio. So fantastic.
Yep.
We've got people that are not necessarily going to be givers here, but will still be cleaners. Very fun.
Yep.
So you'll need people that will be doing actual like physical training and stuff, but also helping maintain the barriers, helping deal with the supplies and all kinds of stuff. It's an organization. It's a proper organization.
And I gotta say, I appreciate that as a detail, because the idea of 100 people belonging to an organization in a post-apocalyptic kind of world and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually pretty wild.
It is pretty wild. Yeah.
The idea that a bunch of those people are just support staff, that makes so much sense, and is something that usually isn't gotten into when you think about, you know, fictional organizations, right?
Totally.
But like, nah, you got to keep the gears turning. You got to keep the you know, the headquarters maintained, and the you know, all of that stuff. Cool, great, love it.
Right.
And so but that also builds up the idea that Rudo's ability is really special because, oh, hey, you know, if a third of the actual, like, cleaners have abilities, let's say, right, they all only have the one instrument. So the fact that you can use a bunch of them, like, you don't have any specific one, that's definitely an anomaly. Like, so that's just a cool little setup thing there. But yeah, we get to go on a mission and we get to see how it goes. We see some awesome action and everything. Cool. But a vital instrument inside a big trash beast.
Yeah, and that's not common. Or like, that's never been seen before.
Exactly.
So that's new.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that they're setting up some hints about the world as a whole. The vital instrument inside of a beast feels more like a person experimenting with something.
Sure.
You know, than a true nature about what all trash beasts are. But I want to bring up the anima discussion of things here really quick because anima was introduced basically as the energy and emotions that people are putting into things. And what Rudo has believed up until now is that if you show care, you know, into something, you'll put basically an object can have a soul put into it, basically. And it's like it's kind of like a soul will kind of eventually come to reside there.
Sure.
Where does the soul come from necessarily? Who knows? It could be a part of your soul.
Right.
It could be something in where you're birthing the life in it or what have you. But what these characters know is that there's something called anima. And if you were to quantify what the soul is, emotions and a lot of that kind of will in stuff, that's part of it. So the idea that they've separated anima into its own thing, I think that might be the equivalent of the stand-in for that soul part that is being brought up here.
100%, yes.
Right, but what I think that needs to be then discussed with is that when things then get used in that way, like by how Rudo uses them, they then end up dissolving, like, to dust. They get dusted after that.
Yep. And the fact that that is what happens to the trash monsters when they strike them with their vital instruments.
Right.
That either says something about how the trash monsters work, right? Or maybe how the vital instruments work in that they are effectively removing the anima from the items. And to an extent, that makes sense, right? Because the mechanic is, hey, we can't beat them with normal means because there's anima in the objects and all that stuff, and so it'll keep attracting the trash and all that. And so,
or it'll keep regenerating or just keep staying.
Right. Yeah, it'll keep doing its thing, right? Cool. So that's the thing that you actually need to disperse. Okay, but why is it that a thing that possesses the anima is what disperses it? Is it just because that's what lets it interact with it? Or is there something beyond that where it's like, no, we are, like, the act of having one anima thing interact with another anima thing is actively severing it? Like, maybe that's just, maybe I'm overthinking this and it just goes back into, like, physics and the shape of things. You know, you have something that can interact with another thing, and so it goes here and therefore separates, you know?
Right. So that's the part where I wanted to get into the nitty-gritty of this. When they destroyed, well, let's go with Rio. When Rio destroyed the ones that were basically the little ones and stuff, they did not dissolve into the white powder, though. It was the one that was infused with the vital instrument that dissolved into the white powder.
Oh.
The other ones just kind of smoked and they were just done there, basically. Okay. So, my theory, basically, is that when Rudo puts, for all intents and purposes, what's probably anima into objects.
Okay.
Is he just a bountiful soul because of the way he's been taught, and thus he's putting a lot of
probably part of it
individual bits in there? Right. But if you could separate a vital instrument, or more the idea that if someone else is like Rudo and they can have anything be a vital instrument there.
Yeah, I could totally see that if this is like an experiment by this bad guy.
You wouldn't just give up your vital instrument, right? Like
right, unless you could have a bunch. Yeah.
Right, but why is it that Rudos are so fragile? Why is it that once it's been used, it dissolves? That doesn't line up with our current understanding of vital instruments.
Unless maybe that's the whole thing of, is he actually creating multiple vital instruments, or is it that his gloves are the vital instrument? Yep. And so, it's just an extension of the thing into that, and then, it's done, and so then it goes away.
So what I'm cooking with here is that the vital instrument thing is just a genuine experiment and stuff.
Okay.
But the beasts we know have an anima core.
Right.
Then wouldn't, by extension, Rudo's objects have an anima core? Like, they have a tiny, tiny one in that it's not literally a core, but it's
right, but that's arguably that's what vital instruments are in general, right? It's
But they don't dissolve. Others don't dissolve after they've been used. They're done being used.
Right, and so
there's something that's being hinted at there with regards to this pattern by the fact that the first time we see one of these dissolve in the white powder, which we've seen many of them be defeated up until now by like Engine in the first episode, second episode.
Well, I believe the other ones were also dissolving into white powder. It's just that they're not, like, if there are different sizes, it's not going to be as,
No, so
noticeable.
So that's why I quickly went back and looked through episode 2. When Engine beats them, none of them dissolve into white powder.
Huh.
Yeah. So it's something that is, I can show you again, but yeah. It's something that is unique to this situation here.
Okay.
So
interesting.
He shatters it. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. No, it absolutely does dissolve into white powder. Okay, I'll need to rethink this.
If anything, it's that not the entire mass of the thing dissolves into white powder. Like, because these things very much feel like, they've got their like they've got their like hollow mask equivalent, right, thing. And that definitely
about that too.
And that definitely dissolves. And if there were to be something that is created as a result of the anima, it would make sense for it to be that, because there's not going to be gargantuan kaiju-sized trash things of, skull lying around, right?
Sure.
Could it theoretically be some composite made of a bunch of things? Maybe. But like, that's where it feels a bit more wonky.
Right. So there's reasons, I think, for that I'd love to bring up as well. All the skulls, the bone parts, are not monikers, but are emblematic of demons in they're the animal types that get associated with demons, basically.
Okay.
So you got bulls, you got satyrs, you've got the big, I guess that's more just bull horns and stuff like that. And then on the art, on the buildings and stuff, you have people focus on Onis and stuff as well.
Sure.
So the idea that there might be legends and myth that is people trying to understand the reasons why this world is the way it is, but are actually tying to something that is true.
Yeah, if you get into the idea of objects being able to have anima put inside them, right? Then why couldn't non-physical things have anima put into them, right? The idea of something, right? Like someone reads a book. Sure, it could be that the book itself, the physical pages are getting it, right? Or could it be that the actual story is getting it, right?
Right. The idea of the planet fighting back and attacking these monsters who ruined its nature in a lot of ways.
Sure.
And being something that has them be like, oh, this is hell, this is a horrible thing and stuff. And I don't know, that's a more kooky theory, but I was trying to get at the powder dissolving thing being something that has happened for Rudo's his instruments that he's we think are those, but it seems to be something that might be tied to the gloves.
Or put another way, if all the trash actually dissolves when you defeat a garbage monster, then fantastic, you just figured out a way to keep the whole planet clean, right?
But it's not that.
It's not that because a lot of the trash does just fall down. There's a part of it that dissolves into the powder, but it's not all of it, right?
Right, but that might be also why there are clean areas. You might have got onto something there that they have been taking work into one moving the trash, probably.
Sure, but like, there's that part of me that's like, okay, and maybe there just aren't enough cleaners in order to do something like that.
Oh, there definitely aren't.
But if you could,
regard,
if you could properly, like, do the equivalent of incinerating your garbage, right? And even things like metal or whatever would also get dusted. Then I feel like you wouldn't have that polluted of an earth, right? Like you'd be able to pretty effectively just be like,
we know there's farming.
Right, we know there's farming and stuff like that, but like I feel like that would be something that would be very, like, because the big problem with doing something like that, you know, on our planet is that then, oh hey, congratulations, it's not taking up physical space so much as just turning the air to shit, right?
Yes. Well, that's,
you know,
that
but if you're doing it through,
yeah.
but if you're doing it through, you know, anime magic powers where it's anima and all that stuff, right? You're not actually like carbonizing things and whatnot.
Maybe.
Then theoretically, you could just be getting rid of stuff, and then you just have a bunch of silt that you.
But again,
you know,
I think that's because those things are infused with anima. So those things clashing with each other leads to some actual full dissolution there. You couldn't just take that to a random desk that's on the the ground.
But but I could see that being a like that. It then that could shift things from being the like, ooh, grim reminder of the folly of humanity to, no, this is actually just a great system. You know, you have the anima get collected, it even gathers up the garbage into a thing that then moves and it delivers itself right to your door, and then you, granted it's dangerous, you could die, all that stuff. It's much more exciting than regular garbage takeout work. And then
it's a win-win situation for the planet.
Right, exactly. And then you have someone with superpowers.
You either get rid of the people that are causing more of the problems, or you get rid of the garbage.
Yeah.
In that respect, yes, there's some fun stuff that can be explored there.
And so that's where I think you're absolutely onto something with the stuff disintegrating and all that, and the similarities with, you know, what Rudo does and all of that. I feel like that is for sure going to be explored to some degree.
Yeah. So
and the question is how and when and what.
What this to me leads into is the idea that we now have a question that needs to be brought up to a dead man. And it's what are these gloves? What did you actually make or give from his dad to him?
Yeah.
Because I have a suspicion that Regto knew a lot more than he was letting on.
Yeah.
Which means we kind of have to keep our kind of view of him a little bit up in the air. He's somebody that probably knew more about that. And that could be it, is that he just knew that it existed and he just wanted Rudo to have the right perspective on it. And so he taught him it in a way that was just light enough that he wasn't going to heavy-handed push it on him in such a way that Rudo would just reject it. And that's just good. That's parenting. Just good parenting, basically. But the idea that the gloves are this is something that's from your dad, but you didn't actually get it from your dad. You got it from Regto. Oh, this is something that naturally just makes your hands, which are all fucked up, feel great.
Yeah.
Oh, and also it might literally be a way that you can transmute your innate vital instrument thing into then objects, which is its own crazy thing. But also, this is a part that I think we need to talk about, might literally be fueled by the tragic backstory. The idea that when he calmed down his powers were even more unstable. They didn't work really.
Right, and that on some level, it totally makes sense, because something that you use when it's adrenaline, do or die, instinct, life flashing before your eyes, you're going to do all kinds of crazy shit, right? Once you calm down, it's going to be harder to access that, right?
Yes.
And so then learning to access that in a controlled way, it's going to be something that's really important. It makes sense that he would struggle with it when he previously did not. But is it also potentially getting into, like, is that just regular person stuff, or is that going into, world building and whatnot?
Well, the world building, I think, would get even more specific in that it's his placement in this story might be more intentional by forces that are using that for reasons.
I mean, on some level, that's guaranteed, because he got totally, like, there was an orchestrated framing of him, with Reto's death and everything.
Right.
Whether that's just the innocuous, we're going to kill somebody and pin it on you for, more regular bad reasons versus no, this is, like important plot underline,
right,
kind of reasons.
To me, it leads it into it's not necessarily that it's framing, it's that it's the reason why Regto died is probably not simple. It's not something
right.
It's not something that's just what it seems to be on the surface. And we deduced in a way that it seems like it really works in that
it was a
convenient way to
notes,
it was a convenient way to get rid of a murderer's kid, or a convenient way to get rid of an eyesore.
Yeah, someone who's poking around and asking questions or whatever.
Yeah, but if Regto knew a lot more than he let on, then it does feel extra weird that it would be from the people with the sphere, because then if he was already going around and studying what was going on up top with his notebook and everything, it feels like you don't really care then much about the kid.
Right.
You wouldn't need to frame the kid. It would be more of a serious situation where you just go and fucking murder Regto,
Well, right. Is the framing of the kid the point, or is that just the thing that you have orchestrated so that, your society is kept in check, right?
Right. But it gives the focus to less on the kid and more of this is a hit on a problematic person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Was Rudo just in the wrong place at the wrong time?
Or
was it actually about him?
Yeah.
We did get another character, though. Not all of the cleaners and all that stuff, but we got Semu. And I gotta say,
I love her.
That introduction was fantastic. Like, both, yes, person of culture, understands the finer things in life.
Yes, indeed.
Fantastic. But then I am going to slice not one, but two flies from out of the air. Like, what in the Mr. Miyagi? Like. And that wasn't even her like vital instrument, right? It's just because I have the vital instrument of eye powers, and we know how those are in anime.
Oh yes.
I just use a regular ass fork to just slice. Done.
Yep. Eyes didn't even glow for that one too.
Right. Exactly.
I also wanted to bring up that as well, in that eyes glowing actually seems to be more about the emotions being like channeled into the power more.
Okay.
Like that's their way that they're charging up their powers in some way to do more. Because when Rudo specifically like gets like angry and all intense and stuff, then the eyes flare up. But he's used he's used the powers, but other people have used the powers in such a way without their eyes necessarily glowing. Now there's physical training and anime, cool rule of cool stuff.
Yes, and I loved the joke of like, hey, you just need to stay calm. There's monsters. Stay calm, right? Like, because on the one hand, it's a great way to show that the character's a badass, right?
Right.
Two, that's absolutely what you would have to do. Like, if you get hot-headed and everything, you are going to end up dead at some point, right?
Yeah.
So like, fear cuts deeper than swords. It's the mind killer, all that stuff, like put that aside. And yet, because of that, we're able to have effectively Rudo just going, this is fine,
right.
As everything explodes around him, which I'm here for.
Yeah. I also love just talking about Semu, I love the very casual representation of like, yes, we've got the person of color and the non-straight, non-heterosexual
that is very proud of it.
Immediately introduced, very proud of it, and then also being kind of their front-facing, like just I interact with everybody. Nobody goes into this organization without going through me first.
Oh yeah,
and I'm just like, dope, awesome. These characters are going to be very unique, very colorful, very different, and
very fun.
This is also just a cool example of a more modern manga getting adapted now.
Whereas,
where you're just gonna have actual cool, casual, seamless representation.
Right, regardless of whether or not we see Semu like in a relationship with somebody or anything. Right? Like you don't have to deal with the whole. Well, they care so much about each other,
but they're just roommates.
But they're just great friends or whatever. It's like no, like let's actually just be upfront about it. Like,
No, that just felt very cool.
Yes.
To me as well.
Yeah,
and then also again, very cool character design that I'm immediately like, fuck, these are really imaginative, just fun characters for this crazy world.
Well, on top of it, it is not just characterization, or it's not just representation, right? It is also characterization.
Yeah.
Because this is both the kind of person and also the society where it's I am enjoying my prawn right here on the desk at work as the receptionist that is the person who welcomes everyone into the building. And I don't like put it away or anything. Like, it's just I look up from it and be like, okay,
right.
You know? Yeah.
Also, it's just kind of fun as well because then all the dudes showed up at the desk and didn't go the magazine on the ground here. So it's just there's some mature things that tone-wise I'm very, very much digging with this anime.
You know, I hadn't thought about it until you mentioned it, and I think a decent part of that is because the show has been like having so many things happen.
Oh, it's very fast paced.
Right?
We don't get that
yes, we don't have a like character in this show, and I appreciate that.
We might get one later.
We might get one.
But it's more the thing of like, this was an opportunity for the equivalent of that to happen for one of our male characters here.
And that absolutely would have undercut Semyu's introduction.
It would have absolutely undercut Semyu's introduction.
It would have attempted to steal her spotlight, and so that whole scene was great.
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also recognized her voice actress as well, and I was like, wait, who is she? Oh, shoot.
Wait, Nana Shimura. Wait.
Oh, okay.
I recognize that name.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's from. But,
yeah.
Okay. Cool. Oh, she's the mom in Skate. Granted, we watched the dub, but you know.
Cynthia in
Great Pretender. Yeah.
I was like, this seems like a very pedigreed voice actress, and I was like, wait, who?
Nana Shimura. How am I forgetting what that name's from?
Let me see here. Let me go. No, that's from. Oh, from MHA.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's such an idiot. Yeah.
The show that we are watching
alongside this,
that also is specifically dealing with Nana Shimura.
Right now.
What is that name? I feel like I recognize it.
That was really funny.
Yeah.
But fantastic characters, teasing some new ones here. Also, it's not Jotaro voice actor, but it is Daichi for our grip strength
fantastic.
Boy.
Yes.
So kind of are like, yes, I am Himbo Captain and I will protect you. And it's yes. And great, nice receive. You know?
Right. And was that the same super tall dude from the part where it showed all the different characters?
Yes.
Okay.
It was the same guy. His name is Gris or Gris, Gris. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But cool. We have one of the traffickers getting picked up by somebody who's like, oh, a spherite, huh?
Tell me more.
Yeah, tell me more.
Interesting.
So the thickening will plot.
That's right.
That's where we'll get into that next week. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.